What's going on, everybody? This is Miles from Everyday Chefs. Today I'm going to be making a quick lazy ramen. So I'm just going to be doing a quick braise. I'll probably braise some pork tenderloin for about 2 hours in a little homemade concoction that you're going to see pretty soon. Alright, so let's get going. So actually what I'm going to do first is just soft boil some eggs. Just get a little bit of salt going in this water. For a really quick soft boiled egg, you just get about 1 to 2 inches of water. Bring it to a boil, drop your egg in there for 6 minutes, and you're good to go. All right, so while that's coming up to a boil, I'm just gonna prep my ingredients for the braise. Just take these little hairy ends off. So for the braise, I'm just gonna be using a little bit of green onions, some garlic cloves, and the rest of the sauces. Save these for the actual ramen. I'll probably use about 6 cloves of garlic. Crush that. All right, so let's just crush and peel about 6 cloves of garlic. All right, so the water kind of got up to blah, 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 blah. All right, so you got your water boiling. Drop those eggs in there. Just gonna cover it up. 6 minutes, good to go. If you guys haven't already, you should check out Max Frost's, how do you even say that name with a plural? Frost's. If you guys haven't already checked it out, you should definitely go look at our first guest takeover, and that was Max Frost. He's a good friend of mine, an extremely talented musician. He cooked a fire steak and eggs. So I think that's gonna become this ongoing theme. We wanna bring in a lot of cool people to kind of just show us their go-to meals, and I think it's gonna be a fun way to see that go down. I just grabbed this ramen from Whole Foods. It looked pretty good. It was better than the cheap alternative. You could do this meal with just a classic ramen noodle, but I wanted to just kind of step it up a tiny bit, and it's still pretty lazy, but I think this is gonna be pretty bomb. All right, eggs are almost done. Quick tip, easy peel, ice bath. Get a bucket of ice, fill it with water. You got an ice bath. Been about 6 minutes. Let's take these out. Dump them in your ice bath. 1, 2. What that is gonna do is do some science shit and make it a lot easier to peel the eggs. Let those eggs sit for a little bit, just a couple minutes to really shock and make it really easy to peel. Now it's time to prep for the braise. Clear off this space, get this pork ready. I know normally you want to use pork belly. They didn't have any for some reason. I went everywhere and no one had pork belly, so I grabbed pork tenderloin. So graceful. Just over half a pound of pork tenderloin. Real pretty. Normally, like I said, you want to use pork belly. It's honestly the fattest piece of pork you can get for this. It's the most typical in ramen, but we're gonna see how this goes with this. Yeah. Got your 3 pieces. Let's get this braise going. For the braise, I'm not following any recipe, but I have learned a little bit just by reading. I'm gonna be using some soy sauce, some rice vinegar. I couldn't find any mirin. And some ponzu just for some flavor. What I did learn, using rice vinegar or any kind of cooking wine, bring in a little bit of sugar to kind of counteract the bitterness that you're gonna get from that, because mirin is definitely sweeter. Probably should be measuring, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna put a little olive oil on the bottom of this so it doesn't stick. All right, pork into your pot. I'm gonna be eyeballing this, so don't judge me, but rice vinegar. About a cup. I'm gonna put in a little bit of cooking wine. Some ponzu. And top it off with soy sauce. And again, since I used some rice vinegar instead of mirin, I'm gonna bring in a little bit of sugar. green onions, garlic. Bring this to a boil. These eggs should be ready to go. Take it out, roll it around. Remember, these are soft boiled, not hard boiled, so be a little bit more careful with them. So I know a lot of people go all out and they'll like marinate these overnight and stuff, but I'm hungry, I want my ramen today. I'm gonna put these in a little bit of soy sauce mixture and let them kind of soak while this cooks for 2 hours. And then I'm calling it a day. Soft-boiled eggs, in you go. Some soy sauce. I can use a little bit of this again. Oh, a little bit of sesame oil. I'm gonna put some sesame oil in this actually. And then some sesame oil in this. All right, I got my eggs in my little soy sauce, sesame oil marinade. Close it up. This is going in the fridge while this braises. Okay, so I brought this up to a boil, and now what you gotta do is go really low down to a simmer and let this cook for 2 hours. So we got 2 hours, time to find something to do real quick. All right, so it has been about 2 hours. Let's check this meat out. Looking pretty damn good. All right, I got my soft-boiled eggs. I'm just gonna quickly dump all this in here to let the eggs soak it up while I keep cooking. All right, let's get the veggies going. Mushrooms, check. Oh, all right, I'm just gonna saute some mushrooms and carrots and some sesame oil for this. Seems good. Got our mushrooms. Let's bring some sesame oil up to temperature. So again, I know this is not pork belly, but I think it'll still be pretty bomb. Bring some dirty water up to boil. Just gonna use it with all that seasoning in there. I'm gonna be making both of these, cooking this for 2. Okay, we got this getting nice and hot. Let's bring our mushrooms over. You probably won't like that, Kobe. Did you like it? Don't think you like mushrooms. Grab some carrots. Already got these shredded. Taking the lazy route like I said. Those are going, we're moving, we're grooving. One, two, knife. Okay, I gotta try this. Oh, it's like shredding, wow. That's really good. Damn. Just start prepping these. So this is the miso base. I have a feeling these are gonna be so good. Might not be too visually pleasing on camera, but knowing miso, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna start prepping some green onions. I learned a cool trick. I'm gonna show you real quick for garnish. So, you take your fork, take a green onion, stab, slice, boom. It's gonna give you some sheets. Kind of like green onion noodles. See that? And you have one chop. Now you kind of got some nice green onion garnish. Those are looking great. Gonna turn that on low. We got our water boiling. Let's get our noodles going. 2.5 minutes. One noodle packet in, another in. Let's get some sprouts ready. Carrots and mushrooms looking great. Let's get some pork slices ready to go. Just falling right apart. All right, my noodles are done. Now what I'm gonna do is actually just use this water, pour this right into my miso. Turn you off. I don't know why I'm using a fork. I'm really trying to make this look elegant, but I'm failing. I've never tried to garnish a nice bowl of ramen, but bear with me. I'm gonna do a little corner of carrots and mushrooms. For both. My girlfriend's been honestly really enjoying these shows because I just keep cooking new meals. So, let's get some sprouts going. These are so slippery. Come on, make me look good. Here we go. Nice little pocket of green onions. We all love green onions. Some pork. Don't forget the last important part, the egg. See, so I only marinated that for barely 2.5 hours, and I think it definitely added some flavor to it while I was cooking the rest. That's pretty. Definitely spilling some yolk. Oh. Okay. We'll take it. I don't know how to plate ramen, I'm sorry. It's a mess, but the bowl looks great. So it was definitely a messy process, but I'm pretty stoked on how these look. I made this in about 2.5 hours, if that. I kind of took the short route with the pork, didn't use pork belly, I used pork tenderloins, but I'm pretty stoked to try this, so it's time to dig in.